A delicious hot catfish pepper soup is what your body needs this cold weather. So sit back and relax. Let me show you how to make the best party style and restaurant style catfish pepper soup. So you start by washing the catfish. So what I normally do is I usually use the ash from firewood to wash the catfish, to brush, so that I will remove all the slimy things on the catfish. So after I might have used the ash, or some persons also use salt. So once you are done doing that, then I'll go ahead and cut the catfish and then wash it the second time. So after brushing or using the scrubbing it, so after scrubbing it with the ash, I'll wash it first, then cut the catfish. After cutting the catfish, then I'll wash it thoroughly up to like 2 to 3 times, rinse it thoroughly, wash everything. Some persons like to remove all the stuffs in the catfish head. I don't remove them. I make sure that I put my hands in the mouth, put my hands in the ribs, in the rib cage, wash everything thoroughly, rinse thoroughly, and my catfish is ready for me to use it to make my catfish pepper soup. After that, the next thing is to marinate the catfish. Blend the hot pepper, the hot fresh pepper, and make sure that this pepper enters every part of the catfish. As you can see, I'm opening the inside to make sure that the pepper enters well. Then the next thing is to crush the cooking cube you are going to use, or the seasoning cube. So you crush this seasoning cube. To this seasoning cube, you add some pepper soup spice. Right, you can buy the local mix, or you can buy this particular one, industrial mix, anyone you want to buy. Then the next thing, you add some fish seasoning. Okay, so you add this fish seasoning, add some water, or use some water to mix this together and pour it inside the fish in the pot. Then you add in crayfish seasoning, or you can use blended crayfish, some blended crayfish. Then add some salt. The reason I added water in the cooking cube and all that, I added the first time because I want everything to immerse or mix in well, to marinate properly into this fish. Okay, so after adding all these things, you're going to cover this fish and set it aside for maybe an hour or thereabout. You can even do this in the night till the next day and you can use it. So while that is resting, you go ahead and toast your calabash nutmeg or ehuru. So once you are done, you now transfer the pot on heat. After the 1 hour, you transfer the pot on heat and let the fish start cooking on low heat. Catfish doesn't need much heat to cook, and it doesn't need to cook longer. That's why you need to put most of the things earlier. So the next thing there, you add in your nutmeg and ginger and garlic paste. Okay, that is nutmeg and ginger and garlic paste that I just added some water and poured it inside here. Catfish don't need you to always use spoon to be stirring and stirring. That's why I didn't stir at all. You need to just be swinging or shaking the pot so everything mixes in well. Then next thing, you add in the calabash nutmeg. You have to grind it into powder. Then you add it into the pot of fish. And also you swirl. Don't turn it, because if you turn it, you're going to scatter this catfish, I'm telling you, and you're not going to like it. So you cover this, let it cook a little more time, and then you're going to add some blended scent leaves. Some persons like to chop their own. Some persons also like to mash it like I did mine. So once you add that, let it just cook a little time, because you don't want to overcook the scent leaves, and your catfish is ready to enjoy. Believe me, this is the best catfish recipe you can do, and you will enjoy it, and your customers will keep coming back. Try this recipe and let me know in the comment section how it turned out for you. Bye bye.